This nigga told me he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts, nigga. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts, nigga. You need more proof, nigga? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. You're not signing, nigga. Cause I ain't need the money. All money ain't good money.
Say, yo, Gene, why would he put the car in park and let Big take those gunshots? And when he heard the first shot, why he just didn't push on the gas and leave? That still got me dumbfounded. You know what I mean?
Word on the street is that Diddy allegedly tried to take out Mase on the same night Biggie was killed, and now Mase is coming for that legal smoke. This shocking lawsuit has folks wilding in the streets because it's not the first time Diddy's been accused of crossing some serious lines.
I got some information, bro, you know, not only shit Unique told me, he called from the Fed joint, you know, Chaz told me that it's gonna go down, some shit gonna go down tonight, bro. It's gonna be some, you know, maybe it ain't gonna be no, what he said? He said, it ain't gonna be no industry niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's what he said. This ain't gonna be no industry shit. There's some shit gonna go down right there. So then I talked to my man who was with Jodeci, and Jodeci wasn't coming to the party. You understand? And he said, man, y'all shouldn't go to the party either. He wouldn't elaborate or get into it, but you could tell from a conversation that wasn't a bad thing, that wasn't a good thing for us to do. So now, something just came over me, and I just started beating the table after I hung up the phone. And D-Max said, what's wrong with you? I said, man, these niggas come to kill it. Y'all niggas laughing and joking like it's a fucking joke or something like that. Y'all playing like it's a joke. These niggas gonna finna come at us today. He talking about, we lock and load together. We lock and load together. I said, I don't see none of you niggas locking. I don't see none of you niggas loading nothing. Got up from the table, walked outside. Guess who outside? The Notorious Big, D-Rock, Lil C's, and so this is the first time I've seen Lil C's all week. Other than the day when Big was leaving the hotel, after they got, you know, put out the hotel for the fights and shit like that, the first time I seen those C's. So I said, yo, Big, some niggas gonna try to come kill us tonight, bro. Lil C say out his mouth, go ahead on with that old cop shit, Gene. You think you know everything. And I told that little nigga, I said, nigga, I know one thing. You need to get you a GED where they don't cheat you out your money like they did your man right here. You know what I'm saying? Talking to Big. That's when Big said to himself, Big said to me, yo, Gene, go ahead with that bullshit before I have Tone and D-Rock hold you while Lil C's get his shit off. And I said, all that shit sound good, it may make you feel good, but it won't be healthy. And next thing you know, Puff was coming out the door, said, come on, let's go. And that's when we went to the Vibe party. You know what I'm saying? Got to the Vibe party. I went up to the door before they got out the truck, and I grabbed Chris Lattimore, and I said, Chris, everybody's down there. So like they said, yeah, tell them go through. So 23 of us went through the door, and he guided them up where their table was at. Now, I think they only had 12 bottles of champagne left when we got there. And Puff told them to bring them all the champagne that they had left. So, got a few bottles, started giving to the girls on the other table that you can't see from the pictures we in. So then, Big told Lil C's to go try to find some smoke. You understand? So.
But now Mase is saying it wasn't just about business deals gone wrong or unpaid royalties. Nah, it was about straight up murder. Apparently, this whole situation allegedly went down in the chaotic aftermath of Biggie's death. We all know that was one of the craziest times in hip-hop history, with emotions running high, conspiracies flying left and right, and tensions between the East and West Coast bubbling over. And now, Mase is claiming that, amidst all of that, Diddy made a move to try and take him out, literally.
Light. We blew the light. When we blew the light, Bignum didn't come behind us. So we stopped on the other side of the street. We stopped on the other side of the street. Tone said somebody pointing a gun at Bignum. Somebody pointing a gun at Bignum because he could see, because Tone is behind me. I'm sideways, you know, my legs is facing the driver because Puff had pulled his seat all the way back. I'm like, man, what the fuck is you doing? You understand? So me and him just had a heated argument. So our guest is, you know, he trying to show something to me. He tried, you know, he trying to like get at me like, yo, all right, fuck you then, nigga. I'm gonna make your legs hurt or some shit like that. So I'm sideways like that. So when he said they got a gun up there, I goes to open the door. Next thing you know, we heard pop, 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 pop. Kenny guns the car going forward. I said, Kenny, what the fuck is you doing? He said somebody shooting at Bignum. I said, Kenny, turn this mother. I'm cussing at him, tell him to turn the car around. You understand? Kenny don't stop until we get down the block. Then he turns and start coming back. When we see come back, we see the car just, you know, making that right turn. Because he's right on the corner. He making the right time jetting. So we goes and stop directly in front of the car. We stop directly in front of the car. You understand? Puff jumps out, run around. You understand? I get out and I'm right behind Puff. And then Tone said, Gene, come on. So I hops in the car with Tone and we drive and we start chasing the car. So we turned the corner, I think we made a right turn and then we started driving. And then it seemed like we was going up some kind of like hill. You understand? When we got to the top, we seen the car when they turned that right. We seen the car when they turned that other right. They made a right, then it's right there, made another right, and then we ain't see the car no more. Not no lights, no nothing. I said, Tone, let's get back, bro. See, we don't know what's going back. Because I know I left one of my guns with Paul. I had the other two on me. So now, we get back to the car, I walks down the street. When I walk down the street, little people had congregated. I just got on one of the pillows and I chilled. And that's when I heard DJ Quick say what he said. He said what he said, so, and that was, I heard they got one of them bad boy niggas. They said they was gonna get him. So now, I'm going, Quick is in the middle of the driveway. So I'm going towards him and Paul comes and grabs me and Paul said, yo, Gene, what you doing down here, man? We about to go. So we get back up to Bignum car. When I get back up to Bignum car, Puff is asking Kenny, do you know where the hospital is? Kenny said, yeah, I know where the hospital is. So then Kenny now is in the driver's seat of Big's car. So I said, whatever y'all do, don't let him go to sleep. Don't let him go to sleep. And Kenny said, yo, Big, I'm gonna get you to the hospital. And Big said, just do it. So I didn't see him no more until we got to the hospital and we was pulling him out the car. And another thing, bro, when Lucy's talking about we was jumping curves and all that shit and running lights, not at all. It took us 30 minutes or something like that to get to the hospital, bro. I didn't think he was dead because I ain't see no blood. And then, like I just said, I told them to keep him up. When I heard him say, just do it, if an ambulance would have came, he probably would have survived. And it was an ambulance just around the corner on the other side of the museum. But nobody was thinking at that time.
How was it like in LA for y'all when he was pronounced dead? Like, was y'all scared? Was y'all trying to get out the city? Like, what was the reaction after that?
Yeah,
once it was pronounced that he passed away.
But before I answer that, I want to go back to the car scene, brother. You You know what I'm saying? Because Lil C's told you something about that they ran to the back of the car. Them niggas ran down the street, bro. They ran down the street. And it's all right. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? They, man, put the car in park instead of driving off, because it's easy to push on the gas. And somebody on my program told me, say, yo, Gene, why would he put the car in park and let Big take those gunshots? And when he heard the first shot, why he just didn't push on the gas and leave? That still got me dumbfounded. You know what I mean? They had ran down the block, because that's when D-Rock got back. Because we was right there, me and Puff was right there. When we got out the car, we was right there for a couple of minutes, a minute or two. And then when they got back to the car, that's when D-Rock said, oh, they got my man. He grabbed his head, told me they got my man. So Lil C's talking about, who, if you that scared to jump out the damn car, why would you run in the back of the car? Come on, man, it's all right. Y'all was down the block. Even the security, even Big's own security, and one dude was a cop, was down the block too.
Mase's lawsuit reportedly outlines how Diddy felt threatened by Mase's growing popularity at the time and wanted to silence him for good. It's said that the fallout between them ran deeper than just the usual industry beef. According to these rumors, Diddy saw Mase as someone who had too much influence, maybe even too much knowledge, and allegedly tried to have him eliminated. It's wild because for years people have whispered about Diddy's alleged involvement in all kinds of shady activity, but this hits different. If what Mase is alleging turns out to be true, it paints a whole new picture of that tragic night when the hip-hop world lost Biggie Smalls. Mase is apparently alleging that the attempt on his life happened in the midst of all the confusion and chaos after Biggie was gunned down. It's almost too much to believe, but in the world of entertainment and hip-hop, we've seen crazier things come out. Folks are talking about how this might just be Mase's final move to get justice for all the wrongs he's been saying Diddy did to him over the years. For decades, Mase has claimed that Diddy kept him locked into unfair contracts and took money off his work, leaving him with pennies while Diddy grew his empire. But now, with these fresh allegations of an actual murder attempt, the situation just went from bad to straight up dangerous. Mase has always hinted that Diddy's hands weren't clean, but no one could have seen this kind of claim coming.